I'm a grown ass man. No one's gonna tell me.
I decided to go to bed after you told me to. Because I want to go to bed, not because you told me to.
Not because you told me to.
Not because you told me to. No.
I planned to do this before you said so.
I planned to do it all.
That's like you're fired. You can't fire me. I quit. You're already fired. So.
No.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Convosaries.
What's up?
I am RJ.
I am Dash.
And I'm Trevin.
Dash.
What's up, dude?
Is your face hurting?
Always. Why?
Because it's killing me.
I don't get it.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody.
I thought you were genuinely concerned.
No, dude, why?
Oh, man. Because my face has been hurting.
Has it?
Nah.
It's killing me, bro. You don't get it?
Nah.
You never get a joke.
Nah.
How do you explain this? Your face is.
If you have to explain
ugly,
it,
your face is hurting me.
But my mom said I'm attractive.
Your mom has to say that.
He's trying not to get it, bro.
This is a Dash thing at this point.
He's doing that Dash thing.
Oh wait! I didn't realize you picked it up.
Hey, welcome! Welcome to the podcast. Thank you for joining us another week. Yeah. I'm gonna get this thing kicked off right away.
Out.
Yeah, shots out, 100%.
How's your week been, by the way?
It's starting to become a thing. Oh, real quick. I have two real quicks. I'm sorry. So, number one.
Yes.
You guys remember how last episode I was talking about I wouldn't be drinking anymore?
Yeah. And here we are.
Yeah, that lasted about 4 days.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I completely forgot about it, and I just happened to not drink for a few days. It's not like I drink all the time.
Oh man,
I know how they came out. I know how they came out. But no, I really don't drink that often. But so afterwards, my friends actually, a couple friends showed up at my house. Surprised me. My roommate knew they were coming.
Nice.
But they showed up. I was like, what? And they had like a bottle of vodka with them, and I was like, I mean, I guess we're doing this. Nice. I mean, you came all this way. Who am I to be rude?
Yeah.
That's not that Southern hospitality I was telling you about, Dash.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for that refill, I guess.
This bitch empty. Yeet.
Yeet.
Don't worry, that was just the sound of stuff breaking.
That was my number one. Next, number one, times two. Because I don't want to say number two. Okay, moment of silence. Not really, but for Beirut. Did you guys hear about that explosion?
Oh yeah, man.
In Lebanon.
Yeah.
There, I saw this video of this bride getting married or having a wedding photo shoot or something like that, and like the bomb went off and it was crazy. And then I saw the actual factory blow up or where the bomb was. It wasn't really a bomb, but
yeah. Well, supposedly,
but the earth moved under. It was crazy.
It caused a earthquake. I can't tell you what magnitude, but it did cause an earthquake that you could feel. Had like a shock wave. I think they said a fourth of the power of what was it? Little Boy, the bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
Yeah, that shock wave was crazy.
I saw that, man. It's crazy. So, man. I think it was 3,000 or 4,000 wounded and a couple hundred or a few hundred actually, or hundreds I should say, because I don't want to be inaccurate. I can't remember the number that died. So, like, that's sad.
Yeah.
Shouts out to their family.
Rest in peace.
Hearts out to all the
Thanks.
people
I was actually
and
trying to
families
think
out
of
there.
rest in peace, not shouts out. So thank you. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And condolences to their family, man. That's crazy.
For real.
It just happened out of nowhere. Like that?
Bro.
Yeah. So the official story, right, is they had a warehouse full of firework powder or something, and somebody was welding too close to it, and sparks like ignited the whole thing.
This is the official story?
That's the official story.
I heard
That's what they're saying.
What did you hear?
It was similar to that, but it wasn't firework stuff. It was some type of chemical used in something.
It's like a powder, an explosive chemical, but they were saying that they were like making, I don't know. fireworks or something. Now, I saw footage of what looks to be like an object falling onto the building right before the explosion starts.
Leave it to
Almost
tinfoil hat.
looks
Trevor.
like a. Well, that's what I was gonna say. So this is the official story: the welder and the fireworks.
Right.
But there's a lot of conspiracies going on about this. A lot of people, going, I don't think this is entirely.
I know it was.
You know what I'm saying?
That it was a questionable thing from the get go. From
Yeah.
the time that I heard about it, I was like, "Damn, what happened?" And then
The
I heard
moment
what
the bomb
happened, I was
went
like,
off, yeah.
That's so
crazy.
sad. And then I started thinking, I was like,
Let us know
I
what you
hope
think
that's
really
all it
happened,
was,
y'all.
but
Yeah.
If you guys know, let us know. Put it in the comments down here.
For real.
Yeah, damn.
So, by the way, how has your week been, Rich?
Well, before we get into that, I was actually gonna do a good segue this time.
dang it. I'm really trying to find
we're-
out how
we're
your
going-
week's been, bro.
We're going into it, but it's gonna be an actual good segue.
Okay, let's get
I'm
into
trying to
it.
work on my segue game.
Let's
instead
get
of
into the
fucking
segue.
Segue. So back to Lebanon.
Yeah.
See, watch how I turn this around, Dash. Take notes here.
Uh-huh.
So in the Middle East, you guys know Lebanon is in the Middle East, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I thought it was
Isn't
in
it
the
in
Midwest.
Africa?
no.
Wait, let's look that up real quick.
You think Lebanon's in Africa?
I feel like Lebanon is in Africa.
No.
It's in the Middle East.
It's in Eurasia. So Lebanon, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the Middle East, you know how it's like they're pretty much dry countries. There's no alcohol. Lebanon is the place where you can get alcohol, and Lebanon is the place that people in the Middle East go like party and stuff. Did you guys know that?
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. So where is Lebanon? Did you see it?
So Lebanon is in Western Asia. It is bordered by Syria to the north and east, and
Is it Saudi
Israel
Arabia?
Yeah,
to the
that's
south.
Mid-East.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, they're the party. They're the party place.
Got you.
Speaking of parties, see how I did that? Speaking of parties,
So last week we did tell you that
Dash didn't even realize.
I noticed now.
we were going to have had a pretty great time for.
We were going to have had. You were absolutely right.
That's what we talked about
That's
last
what we
week.
did, yeah.
And it was for the homeboy Tez. Y'all know Tez. Shouts out to Tez.
Shouts out
And
to
if
Tez.
y'all could comment and stuff, tell my
Tell
man
him
happy
happy
birthday and
birthday.
shit.
Yeah.
That would be appreciated.
He's a great dude.
But yeah, dude, we had a lot of fun over there.
Yeah, saw these fellas outside the studio.
Yeah.
It happens. It doesn't
It's a
happen
rare
often, but
sight.
It
It
happens.
does once in a
Definitely a
while.
rare sight.
When it's not quarantine time.
Absolutely, and I was on another level.
Yeah.
I was at that party, dude. Before you guys showed up, I don't know how many shots I had taken, or we had taken. So two things that like really stuck out to me about that party that happened. Trevin finally got to understand how I feel about being asked to do backflips.
Oh, God, we're gonna go here now.
Yeah, we're going straight there, Trevin. Trevin knows how I feel about like
Putting me
what
on the
if I
spot?
Yeah, putting you on the spot, and I'm so glad I did it, and I did it on purpose. I could not wait to do this.
Man, okay, so Reg's family, these, Terrence, Tez, and Reg, these guys are obsessed with putting me on the spot already.
Yes.
So when Reg says I did it, I walked in the door, and all three of these motherfuckers was like, "So you gonna spit the verse or what? What's going on here?" I'm like,
don't think it
I
happened quite
just
like
got here, bro. Like,
It
I
kind
mean,
of
you were here for like 5 minutes. You were there
kinda
for like
did, yeah.
5 minutes already. I didn't just spring it right on you. I kind of gave you a little minute to like come in and take a shot if you wanted to, because you're taking shots off the back. You come in, let's go. But yeah, no. So Trevin definitely had to spit some raps, some freestyles at the party in front of everybody, by the way, and he was recorded. Who recorded
we could.
that? We need to get that.
I think
We
Tez
do.
recorded it.
Oh, really?
No, because he made me do it once, and then I went off. Everybody was like gathered around, and they were like, "Woo!" And then I was like, "Cool, I'm done. We're done with that now. We can move on." And Tez come up. "Oh, I didn't record it. I got my phone out now. You got to do it again. You got to spit another one."
I remember that.
And I'm like, "Well, I can't spit the same verse. So give
Right.
the people what they want."
Yeah, you got
Gets the
it.
people going.
You got it.
But
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you on that
Right.
because I was looking to hang out, kick back.
Yeah.
It wasn't my party, so I wasn't looking to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
I was just like, let's go, let's have a shot, let's hang out, talk to some people.
I'm glad you got to
right off the
experience
bat. Everybody's like, Trevin, you need to rap.
that. Now Trevin has a party trick.
Now he does.
It sucks to have a party trick that works well. Because that's another thing that happened at the party.
Oh, I finally got to see Reg backflip.
Yes. Twice.
I'm gonna put that right here. We're gonna watch it
Right
because
there.
I don't have it on me, but we'll
I
put
don't
it
have
in
it
the
on
video.
me, but it's here.
Wait, which one?
Both.
Ooh, are you gonna put both up? Oh,
I don't know, man.
Ooh.
I left my phone.
All right, you gotta
I
tell
don't
me
have
what
it on me,
happened,
but
'cause
okay. So here's the official story. No, I'm just kidding.
let me caveat real quick.
The official story.
I was indeed drunk at this point. You guys, if you listen to the podcast,
Quick
you
disclaimer.
know that for me to do a backflip at
Yeah.
a party or anywhere like public, I gotta be drunk. Go ahead.
Also, Alti got to be there to tell you to do a backflip.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, actually, she's very convincing.
That helps a
It's
lot.
so irritating.
Because all she says is backflip.
No, that's not all she says. You know I didn't want to do it, but she got everybody to look. Like she gathered everybody around. Now I peep game. I know how she does it now.
Yeah.
She tells everybody first that I'm gonna do it, and so everybody's expecting it. And by the time she gets everybody around, she springs it on me. I'm like, hell no. And
she's
then
like, but everybody's
yeah.
waiting. You
And
can't
it-
not do it now.
And now I look like an asshole. So I'm like, fine, I'll do it. So the trick is to just get ahead of Altie somehow and just like start telling everybody, look, I don't know if you know I can do backflips, but you're not gonna see one tonight. Let me tell you right now.
You gotta say that as soon as you get to the venue.
Hey, but my man pulled it off, and it was. I mean,
the second one.
the ceiling is not that much taller than I am, and I'm
Yeah.
not that much taller than Reg is. So it's like,
I was kind of iffy about that too.
and he was really
See,
close
I'm so
to the
good.
ceiling fan.
I know how to pull my body in when I need to.
Yeah. Also, you were like dangerously close to that ceiling fan, which was like, okay, the ceiling's already low enough for me to be worried, and now this ceiling fan is like another, maybe 10 to 12 inches lower than the ceiling.
I don't have a ceiling
I'm
fan.
like, fuck. Maybe it's some kind of light.
I think it was the light.
Some kind of light
Yeah, I have a
fixture.
little chandelier.
Like a little chandelier, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't have
I'm
a-
thinking ceiling fan because there's like 900 ceiling fans
And there's
in this
one right
building.
here.
I'm like,
But yeah, go ahead. You gotta tell them what happened.
okay,
And
so I'm like, there's no fucking way that I'm not getting this on film, right? So I pull out the camera and then I watch him like get ready and wishy washy for 5 minutes on whether he's gonna do it, and
told
he
you guys
fucking
I don't want to do it.
and I get the perfect shot and he fucking eats shit straight away, boom on the face.
I did.
I'm like, damn, and
Oh, I didn't go on my face. I had my hands.
well.
Yeah, he had his
Yeah.
hands.
I was behind you when you landed, so
You
it looked
didn't
like
see
you
it.
landed on your face, and I'm like, fuck, dude. And I believe at this point that never happens.
Yeah.
And his boys are there, and they're like, that never happens.
No matter how drunk or messed up I am, that never ever happens.
So let me get Chance to back you up here. He, he's like, well, it's these pants. These pants are too tight. And I'm sure a lot of people are standing in the back like, oh, yeah, I bet it's the pants.
I was dressed nice, guys.
So he was in a nice outfit. So he disappears for like 45 minutes. I forget.
That's not
it
true
was
at
not
all.
true.
Wow. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for coming to my
That
defense.
exaggeration is crazy.
That surprised me.
Dude, it felt like at least 10, 15, 20 minutes.
It was not that long. It was like
It was
5
5,
Whatever.
bro.
The
Peel my
point
pants
is,
off.
I forgot. I completely forgot about everything. I was like, the backflip's over. Reg couldn't do it in those pants. And then
Trevin was ready to go home.
my
at
man
that
comes
point.
back with some baggy ass shorts on. And he's ready to fucking redeem himself. he's like
I'm
now I gotta land it. Now I just bunch of motherfuckers who hear me that I can backflip,
Yeah.
and they finally get to see it. This is what they get to see.
Right.
So my man redeemed himself, and
Thank you.
I'll drink to that.
I told you it was the pants, man. I know myself.
Well, I believe you, because those pants were kind of tight. And then once you came back in the shorts and killed it. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's all we got left, and it's disgusting.
Bottom of the barrel. But yeah, I actually did pull off the backflip.
And neither time did he hit the ceiling. So even though he
that
kind
was
of biffed it on the
impressive.
first one,
Thank
I
you.
was like, I
Gotta
really
pull.
expected him to hit the ceiling.
I want to say I could do it in here, but I mean this ceiling is.
This is a
really
real
low.
ceiling fan too.
I mean I can, I'm not gonna do it, but I can.
Well, if you're gonna say you can, then now you kind of have to.
And you said it on camera too.
It will. I'm not. About
He's
to
like,
ceiling fan. He thought I was close to my light, to my chandelier. It's not even a chandelier. It's just a light fixture that hangs.
You can call it a chandelier. It's just not a fancy one. It's not like $1 billion mansion chandelier, but it's still a chandelier.
I mean, nah, it's not. But speaking of $1 billion, thank you for that one.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. Let's talk more about the party if you guys want to. Dash was at that party.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what Dash did? You know
Dash
where I'm going with this?
partied.
Are we gonna go there?
And then what did Dash do after Dash partied? And everybody else was still partying.
Damn, Dash went to bed, bro.
Dash went to sleep at the party, in the bed.
Nah,
Hey, but I'm a nice friend. I gave him a place that was private where he could sleep at. And
No,
I mean,
you
it wasn't
wanted me
my
to sleep
bed.
on the couch. That's what you
Like at my house?
Yeah.
At my apartment?
Yeah.
Me? No, I didn't
That's
say
what you
that.
said,
No,
yeah.
I told you go to Tez's house.
Nah,
It's across
Which was
Tez-
literally
the way.
across
Tez
the way.
offered.
Nobody was there. No,
Nah.
I said that, and he was like, "Yeah, do that." And I was like,
Shit.
"See, there
No,
you go."
Tez
I don't know, but I remember someone.
No,
wanted
Tez
me
was
to
like,
sleep
"Yeah,
on the
you can
couch.
sleep in my bed," and I was like, "You already know Tez is with it."
Yeah.
Like,
And so then finally at what? 6, 7 in the morning?
Wait, what
We're
time was
ready to
that when
go.
I went to bed? Like
it was
3?
probably 1:30, 2 o'clock.
I don't even
Okay.
remember you not being there, to be completely honest.
Probably
And
like
then- and
3
then
a.m.,
everybody
1
was like-
a.m., girl.
Right, 3 a.m., 1 a.m. girl, dude. But then everybody was like, something about Dash. I was like, wait, where's Dash? He was just
He was-
here
he
2
was
hours
here.
ago.
Yeah, I was asleep. That was a long day for me. I don't know if
Yeah.
you heard, but I did a bunch of stuff that day.
And then I go to get Dash, and where is he at?
Ah,
In the bed,
in bed.
in the room with the door closed,
Yep.
under the covers. And then he's not waking up. Trevin is like hitting or like pushing him. What do you like poking?
Yeah,
Or,
like
nudging,
shaking
that's
him
the
and like,
word.
yeah.
shaking and nudging him, trying to get him up, and he's like, nah, nope.
Like, he's fucking
it's not
dead
happening.
out.
And so I go and I like go poke him or nudge him a couple times, and I go Dash. He goes, I said, all right. In 3 seconds, I'm gonna annoy you. And he's like, oh no. He pulls back the covers and everything, gets up. He's like, no, you're not annoying me today. I'm like, what? Is that what it took? For me to threaten that I was gonna annoy you.
Hey man, I don't
That's
like being annoyed. Apparently,
His number
because
one.
I don't remember
Number
this.
one, I don't like being annoyed.
I don't remember this, but apparently I don't like being annoyed when I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
So,
what
yeah.
did you do that day though?
I actually had a podcast, my own personal podcast with Jake, Deanna's husband.
Nice, yeah.
And
Shouts
then shouts out. And I went, did a job with my homie. Did some video work for him, and he's curb business because he paints curbsides.
Nice.
So right now he's actually doing Black Lives Matter and
Hell yeah.
LGBT, which are big right now, you know. So that's pretty cool. And I also went and worked out. So it was like a full day for me, bro. And we had a party before we went to
Yeah, I
your
heard
party.
you
Yeah.
guys went to a party before you came to our party.
So it was a long day.
A party.
It-
It's a party.
It's a party. So I'm not an old man. I just do a lot.
Yeah, but
That was a full day.
Yeah.
I give you that.
I mean, here's the thing. I had a full day too. I was an hour away from town filming all day with JT, who, you know what number that is? What episode?
I don't remember.
Well, shouts out to JT from
Shouts out.
Echo
Shouts
Muse.
out
He's
to
a good friend of
JT.
mine, and his band's totally dope. But we had him on some weeks ago. I can't remember what episode. We're on 31
Some
now.
months ago.
I'm like, yeah, some months. It was a little bit longer than some weeks, but anyway, I was shooting with him all day, and then I had to go to a party in Ogden, in the town I was in, and then I had to drive back here to go to Tez's party, and I hung till fucking 6 in the morning. Now,
Yeah, you did. I was impressed.
I'm glad you were. I had to show you, because
I had to show you.
most people don't know that side of me. Just because I don't party anymore don't mean I can't hang with the big dogs till fucking 6 a.m.
I was very impressed.
Yeah.
You didn't take that many shots.
I took one, and then because I didn't know how long I was going to stay at first,
that's
and
not
I
that
had to
many.
drive.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me take a shot at least for Tez's birthday. Let me do one with Tez,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm gonna chill just in case.
Right.
I mean, drink is not my favorite thing anyway, especially if I'm like hanging out with people,
Yeah.
like at a party situation. Like
Yeah.
Rather just
I'll
chill.
quickly embarrass myself on alcohol. So If I'm like sober, I can give you a real representation of who I am. Especially when y'all are calling me out, making circles around me, making me rap and shit.
That's funny.
And I mean,
Hey,
we met some
your
cool
thing
people
now, I
there
want you to
too.
know.
It is your
fucking
thing.
apparently.
Everywhere you go, you gotta rap now.
Right. Yeah, we did meet some cool people there.
But so yeah, I mean, you ever seen Get Him to the Greek?
Yeah.
With Jonah Hill and Russell Brand?
Yeah.
I felt like P. Diddy in the Vegas hotel room. With Jonah Hill's trying to pussy out, and he's like, "We gotta mind fuck these motherfuckers."
Oh man,
That's
that
why
was
I
a
had to
crazy
send Dash
scene.
to bed. I'm like, I can't.
that was a crazy scene.
I'm like,
bro.
we gotta show these motherfuckers we
Dash
can
to
party.
bed.
No, I decided to go to bed. You did not send me to bed.
No.
No,
Dash to
listen.
bed.
That was
Here's
my
what happened.
decision.
You wanted to go home and go to bed, and I was
Yes.
your ride.
Yes.
So I sent you to Tez's
He said
bedroom.
yes.
No, I decided to go to Tez's room. I could
After
have
being
bothered you to
told.
go home. Hey, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
I was just. I'm just trying to clarify for the listeners.
I'm clarifying it for you guys.
All right,
I decided to go to bed. I
Heard.
Word.
I'm a grown ass man. No one's gonna tell me.
I decided to go to bed after you told me to. Because I want to go to bed, not because you told me to.
Not because you told me to.
Not because you told me to.
I
no.
planned to do this before
I
you said
planned
so.
to do it all.
That's like
all the way.
you're fired. You can't fire me. I quit.
No,
Well, you're
no.
already fired. So
No, it's not.
You should take the firing and get on
Unemployment, right?
Yeah. 'Cause
People
if
are
you quit,
too-
you can't do that.
people are too fucking proud.
At least in
like,
Alabama.
did you
They
see
are.
that video of There's this.
Hold on to that thought, Dash. Whatever you were about to say, unless you already forgot.
Nah.
Okay, tell me
Hold
now.
on to it.
So I'm saying, what?
Don't forget yours then.
Back,
I
on,
got
back onto that joke of like you've been fired. It's actually you haven't been fired. You've just been promoted to a customer.
Nice.
Whose fucking stand up joke was that way back when? He's like, the funniest thing when you get fired would be like working for the unemployment office because you just like walk out the door and turn around, walk back in. You work for me now, bitch.
Nice.
But no, there's this video of this guy getting fired from I think it was Sears, or he didn't get fired, but he goes into the back office, gets on the PA system. And he's like, "Attention, my managers! You're not giving me any hours." And he calls them out by name. He's like getting like fucking 8 to 12 hours a week or some dumb shit. And he's like, "How you expect me to pay my bills? I'm done, but not before I let everybody fucking know I'm going out with style." And then he's like walking out and he's passing all of his coworkers, and they're like, "Good for you! You're out of here." Nice one. And he's like, "Yeah, where's the managers whose names I said earlier?" And they're all like, "Oh, one of them's out to lunch and the other one's not here today." And he's like, "Where's the other one?" And they're like, "Oh." He's like, "So nobody really fucking heard that?" That's probably the worst part.
It
But
was all for naught.
but seriously, one of the guys, as he's like walking back, one of the guys passes him and he's like, "Come here, you need to leave now and shit." And he's like, "Oh, leave now?" And he's like, "Yeah, before I fire you." He goes, "You can't fire me. I already quit."
I already quit. I
Already
already
quit.
But that's part of that, like that cockiness. Like he had something to prove to them.
No,
Otherwise, it's like
That's what happened.
get fired so you at least have a chance of getting on unemployment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're fired. Bet. Bet. You son of a bitch.
I mean, that's what I should have done. I left my last job.
You should have just became really shitty.
Actually,
Your job.
like recently, I left my job, and people
man.
that listen to the show don't notice.
Y'all smell that food? Am I
Yeah,
tripping?
I
Okay.
think
Okay.
somebody's cooking
That's
upstairs.
Victoria, yeah.
Hungry.
But
Smells vegetarian.
yeah, it probably is.
Now she's making shrimp. So
Yeah.
pescatarian.
Pescatarian. What'd you say?
Pescatarian is what I said.
Peditarian?
Pectorian muscles.
Pectoral
You eat pets?
muscles.
Dude, I knew South Africans did something different, bro. You eat pets, though?
They be working on
I'm
the
just playing.
pectorian muscles.
Pet-torian muscles?
Pescatarian diet.
They be pecatarian
I
meals.
actually think
I'm
I'm gonna
pescatarian,
start
bro.
a pescatarian
I
diet.
only eat shit that helps me work on my pecs.
Fuck that! I'm trying to go on the carnivore diet.
All meat. I
Yup.
think all fish is the way,
Yup.
bro. All fish.
No, you get too much mercury.
Really
If you eat fish like
do.
once
True.
in a while, it's not gonna mess with you that bad. The mercury,
Yeah.
there's mercury in there, but if you're only
That's
eating
our
fish,
fault, bro.
yeah, like there's hella mercury in most fish, especially fish that like are mass produced at a I don't want to say produced, but
Like
they're
farmed.
not even farmed, but like caught a lot, like
Tilapia
on
is
shores. Yeah,
Oh.
But if they're caught a lot in a certain area off a certain shore, like you can almost guarantee that all of them are infected with the same amount of mercury.
What about this?
What about
freshwater bass, catfish? Ugh, never mind. Catfish is just fucking nasty anyway.
No matter where you get a catfish out of, it tastes like it's from a dirty pond.
What about? I know, right? Is there? What are they called? Bottom feeders?
I don't think that catfish are considered bottom feeders.
No,
but
they're absolutely considered
some
bottom
people
feeders.
consider like carp are bottom feeders. They eat like fish poop.
So the catfish.
And they
eat the poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat crap.
It's like
I've been hungry.
That does smell good.
Smelling that.
But I've been told that the bottom feeders actually taste less like dirty than other fish like trout and stuff.
But what about freshwater fish? Like
salmon,
mercury wise.
Salmon is good.
I'm not,
I hate the taste of salmon. It's so fishy.
Just like any other podcast. Don't
tastes so fishy.
go off of my
It's the
word. Do the
fishiest
research
fish.
for yourself.
I
but
don't understand what you just said, Reg.
I hear
Fish
you.
is supposed to be fishy.
Right. I hear you, Trevor. So let me explain this. So I don't okay. I don't like fish, all right?
Yeah.
But that's not true. But I have to say I don't like fish because I don't like the fish taste. Now, I like mahi-mahi. Have you ever had mahi-mahi?
No.
It's sea dolphin.
Tastes like chicken.
It's not actual dolphin, like the dolphin that you think. And let me look it up real quick. But I'll show you a picture. Trevin, could you throw this up so people can see what this is?
Got you.
Thank you. That is very cooked. Oh, and that looks so good. This is mahi-mahi, right? This is sea dolphin or dolphin
Pretty
fish.
big.
Right click on it.
Pretty big.
I don't want that one. I want the one with the dude.
Okay.
Save link as.
No, save
image as.
Yeah. And then just like
I'll
type
let you do
mahi-mahi.
that while I talk. So, mahi-mahi, it's not a fishy tasting fish. It tastes more like if
That's why I said it tastes like chicken.
and fish had a baby. Yeah. Like you can taste a hint
It tastes
of fish
like really moist, like tender
and it's,
chicken.
It is, yeah, it's really like, it's like really moist chicken, but it's very meaty fish.
That's why they make tilapia, because like for people who don't like fish,
Yeah.
like my mom hates seafood,
Yeah.
but I could get her to eat some really good like breaded tilapia that just tastes like some really tender
Yeah.
chicken.
Breaded tilapia is so
Tilapia's
good,
not
man.
real. And neither is broccoli.
What? Broccoli is so real.
Broccoli's not real, bro. It's not natural.
What?
Yeah.
What are you
They
saying,
make
Reg?
broccoli. It's the tilapia of vegetables.
No.
Broccoli is the tilapia of vegetables.
You're
That's the
making
name of
this
the
up.
title. That's the title of the episode.
You're making this up, bro.
Let me write this down. No, seriously. Broccoli is man-made.
That makes no sense.
I thought the same thing.
I always wondered, did they just like make cauliflower and paint it green or what? Because I always felt like cauliflower was just like
Cauliflower is natural.
yeah, but I always looked at cauliflower as just like what do you call that? Fuck, now I can't think of the word. Damn it, I had a really good joke.
Fake?
It was gonna be funny.
What?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Terrence told me, so shouts out to Terrence.
shit,
I
shouts
never
out
looked
to
it up.
Terrence.
Shouts out.
He's got some really good.
What does he look up?
I don't know. Look, you have hung out with the two people I have grown up with, okay? You understand where this comes from.
Oh my god.
Or do you?
What do
'Cause
you
I don't
call
know.
that? Albino. I always thought that cauliflower was just like albino broccoli.
Yeah, me too.
Albino broccoli. That makes so much sense. I think I thought that too. I'm gonna
Is
say
they like
that I
they
thought
look
that.
like the same thing,
I thought that.
What?
a different color.
Mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's not real.
You learn something.
The more you
every day
know.
On Convosaries. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you learn something
Straight
new
up.
every
I
time
be-
on Counties
I believe
but you
you
learn
do.
something every once in a while, at least.
I
We can at
believe
least
you
say
do,
that
man.
once in a while.
This broccoli stuff has my mind blown. Seriously.
Hey, man, I'm just letting you know. And have you guys ever seen Most Expensivist?
Yes, by 2 Chainz.
With
With
2
2
Chainz,
Chainz,
yeah.
the host, my
Yes.
favorite.
I mean, they literally gold dust everything.
Yeah.
And that's got to cost a lot of money.
Yes.
And speaking of money, see how I brought it around from earlier? You thought I
did
forgot
bring it
about this,
around.
didn't you? Y'all thought I forgot about this.
Hey.
No, I do this, okay?
Okay.
I does this, all
Okay.
right?
Okay, Felicia.
I'm gonna pull you up.
So money. I was saying, speaking of billions or millions or something. I said
Trillions.
Speaking of billions,
Billions and billions and billions.
billions and billions and billions. Shouts out. Never mind. So
Shouts out to the fucking president.
Well, actually, shouts out because have you heard about the new stimulus package? We'll look it up soon.
Yeah, I heard
shit.
about that.
But while we're doing this, speaking of money, by the way,
Hey, I'm still waiting on the first stimulus check.
You're never gonna
tell
get
me
it.
about the second one.
the second one is gonna be great, and he's talking about cutting taxes too.
Yeah, right.
Taxes for like paycheck taxes.
He's a fucking capitalist, bro.
Yes.
Like, here's the thing. I don't care what you think of the man, if you're on his side or not.
I understand that part.
But I'm saying, like, ain't no fucking rich capitalist gonna cut nobody's fucking taxes. Bullshit.
Speaking of taxes and the rich, I just keep looping this back
Tell me
around.
I'm wrong,
Somebody give me a round of applause.
Everybody out there.
Thank you guys. I hear it. Golf claps, snaps.
Golf claps.
Poetry clap.
So Mark Zuckerberg becomes the third person in the world who is worth over $100 billion.
Man, get zucked.
Get zucked.
Go zuck yourself.
Please.
That's what they call getting like
trying to
banned
get
on
zucked.
Facebook. Is getting.
I'll get zucked this weekend, bro. You don't even know. I'll zuck all over you.
Oh my god.
But yeah, straight up. Shouts out to Mark Zuckerberg.
Shouts out.
Because a lot of people don't realize how tough that job actually is, being that big. Okay, thank you. Damn, you are fucking sneaky.
I'm fucking on it, bro.
You ever seen that movie, Mr. Deeds, with Adam Sandler? You remember the butler? I am very, very sneaky, sir. That's who you are.
Can they touch your feet?
I'm glad you remember that.
I got that movie from the Easter Bunny when I was like 6 years old. Now, I don't know how old I was, but I was young.
We're going to talk about 2 Chainz.
It was like the year it came out.
In the next topic.
2 Chainz.
After today on Netflix.
Dun 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 dun.
You see how
the tune changes every week.
You see how I just like alley-oop that to you?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I caught it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Boom.
I've been watching The 100 and I'm on I'm about to be on season 3.
Ooh.
I was highly against watching this show.
The trailer looks dope.
Yeah.
I've never seen the trailer. I didn't even really know what it was about. But Terrence gonna make me try to watch something.
Always.
But I know, always. And I mean, I appreciate it too, so shouts out.
Have y'all watched Hamilton yet on some real shit?
No, I ain't watched that, man.
Not the whole thing.
I told you how I feel about musicals on television.
Bruh, it's not like that, bro.
You gotta watch it in person then. If that's how
Nah.
you feel. What you mean, nah?
It's so much. It's not like. Oh my god, dude! You just have to see it. There's no other way to understand how it's
I do
different.
get what Reg is saying.
Like,
though.
if you don't like fucking,
I'm Dash on this, bro. Call me Dash this week on this Hamilton thing.
Bro.
I just don't feel like. No, it's an hour long.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's 3.
I'm not watching. I know,
don't
I'm
fucking
just
tell
saying
him it's
because-
how long it is.
No, I'm. It's 3 hours.
You'll tell this
No, I'm
motherfucker.
saying like I feel how you felt on Breaking Bad.
Bruh.
Oh wait, it's 3 hours long.
Bruh.
No.
I went in there.
I mean,
expecting
I
20
got you, but
minutes.
like, listen, like, bro, if there was anything that I could fucking get you to watch, it's like,
If there was anything, this is what you choose,
Anything.
Trevin.
bro, I wasn't
You know
like,
what I like by now.
listen,
Dragon
I
Ball
wasn't
Z.
100% down with it at first. I was like half-assed, like,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
tell me what percentage. You were 50.
I was not even 50,
Where were
bro.
you at? 25.
Like, here's the thing:
Zero.
is
Something realistic.
it's
I'm
very
more at
di-
3.
it's very different from any kind of musical that's ever been produced.
Myself 15.
In the fact that like most people go with like a classical influence, you know what I mean? Like musicals are very old school in that sense.
This is more modern.
It's very hip hop, bro. It's like so hip hop,
Mhm.
and like my my friends and my roommates here loved it, and they're not even like into hip hop. And here's the thing: is like they were enjoying it, and I was enjoying it more as a big fan of hip hop, as a big like fuck it, I'm a rapper. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, you should have been said that.
So, listen, like, and I'm not just some random ass white rapper. I have respect for the culture and all that, like, it's really true to hip hop. Like it's not just the way that they're like using like hip hop inspired rhyme schemes and rhyming more syllables than a normal musical would because it's like supposed to be kind of hip hop. It's like all rap, dude. Like
I saw some.
I mean, they're singing, but it's all hip hop.
It was a limited trailer that I saw.
Yeah,
but it was some
bro.
Song. It was a hip hop song, but I didn't know they were rapping.
Bro, I'm into musicals.
I'm more
so I'm gonna
start now.
I'm gonna start there. I'm into musicals already, but
I love musicals.
I was not into this one.
But I'm only into musicals live. I have to go to the theater.
I get why you say that. You
I
have
get
to
that.
Be immersed in it.
Yeah.
The last musical I actually liked that was not live was High School Musical, and that was the first one. I didn't care for the second one was all right.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the
You don't know what's in your cup, but I'm gonna make you take a shot with me real quick.
I really don't know what's in my cup.
You don't want to know.
That's why I've hesitated.
Just do it.
So
There's only one way to get this down.
As we keep talking.
Yeah.
What is that?
Right?
Okay.
I think it's rocket fuel or some shit.
What is that? Dude, what does that tape?
It's
don't tell me. Don't
yeah,
tell me.
no, it's
Right, so,
unidentifiable.
And it's not even. I don't even know what that bottle is.
There is literally. Look at this. This is where it came from. There's no label on this bottle. At my wedding, instead of doing a reception, we had an after party.
We're going to get back to these subjects.
And at the after party, it was BYOB because I didn't think we would have enough booze. Now, we brought a lot of booze, but then like everybody brought like 6 bottles, so we had booze in the freezer for like a year after the wedding. And this was one of the things that was brought and left behind. It never had a label on it. There's no fucking. You look at the bottom. You look at the cork. There's no logos, no pictures, no written anything anywhere.
Bottle right there.
That's moonshine right there.
It could very well be. Nobody knows what it really is. And hold on, it's like been over 2 years now that I've been married, so it's a little bit aged too.
I did not know it's been 2 years.
It is in May. So
congratulations. I missed that.
It's been like 2.5.
Side note before we get back into the subjects.
Yes.
Where are all the people getting married at? Can y'all please get married and invite me? I just really want to dress up. I don't care if it's socially distant.
I think this whole social distancing thing is ruining weddings.
No. Okay, so here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I would get a custom made mask for this. Y'all don't understand how into like dressing up and looking nice I am. I will.
Nobody understands.
Please, I need friends who are getting married so I can go. I don't even care if I have a +1. I just need to get dressed up. I'm fiending for that right now.
Okay.
There's no point in the last thing I got dressed up was my photo shoot a few weeks ago.
I feel you, bro. Let's do a photo shoot. Shit.
Yes, we should do a Convosaries photo shoot. So getting back to 2
Netflix.
Chainz. Oh no, you're right. It was Netflix before 2 Chainz. In the reverse order.
It was something.
Netflix.
And then something.
I really, 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 really did not want to watch the 100. Mm-hmm. I was so freaking uninterested. I told Terrence, I was like, I don't think that's up my alley, bro. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah.
But then he was like, all right, I'll watch a first episode with you or a first couple of episodes with you. And that's where it started.
And then y'all both got hooked.
No, he's caught up already.
Oh, okay.
But he's like, it's just that good. And anybody who's willing to go back and watch it with me.
Yeah.
If they say it's that good and they're willing to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I gotta give it a try. So I end up giving it a try, and where I'm at now, I gotta know what happens. I gotta know what happens next.
Yeah.
That's probably why I haven't gotten into your recommendations. Is because you're like, here, watch this stuff. And then it just keeps on piling on and on and on.
There are a few of them that I would absolutely watch with you.
Yeah.
The movie Anna. I'd watch that with you 110 times.
Uh-huh.
That's my movie.
Okay.
I was just talking about one of my friends. Well, he hit me up today.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, what was that movie you were talking about that you said you liked? It was something like Annie or something. I'm like, oh, Anna. That's my movie, bro. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to watch that today. So hopefully he watched it. But he was like trying to find it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm like, dude, that's my movie.
That's
so that one I'd watch with you for sure.
Okay.
The Old Guard, I'd watch that any day.
Old Guard.
Any
I
day.
definitely gotta watch
I can't
that.
believe you still haven't watched that with the South African action.
Yeah.
South African action.
That's South
Gory
African
story,
action.
The gory story of South
I'ma get
African
around to
action.
it. I'ma
Exactly.
get
This
around to
summer.
But you did, however, you did watch Life finally.
it. I did watch live.
He did.
That
Tell
was
us
dope.
about it. Tell us about it. You talked
bro.
to me about it, but tell our listeners, man.
Yo, listeners, you gotta watch Life. That old school Eddie Murphy, man, dude, I really miss how hilarious and he was just raw back in the day.
I like that, but I don't appreciate how every time I mention Life, Dash leaves out Martin Lawrence. He was a huge part of that movie. That was hilarious too.
That's true.
They were riffing off of each other.
They
man.
were. It's kind of like that Bad Boys dynamic that Will Smith.
Exactly.
I feel like I feel like Martin doesn't get brought up in enough of these conversations. Whether you're talking about Eddie or whether you're talking about Will, or whether you're talking about like people who are like actors who are like, you know, like role models for the black community or any of these conversations. I think that Martin's always in these movies or in these situations, but I think that
he's on the outskirts of the conversation.
he should get more love.
And he's been in the game for a long time.
Because Martin Lawrence is the shit too.
And here's the thing with Martin Lawrence. I didn't know until recently, and when I say recently, within this past year when he was on an interview at the Breakfast Club. This year actually, when he was on an interview with the Breakfast Club with Will Smith
for Bad Boys 3.
Charlemagne the God.
Yes, with Charlemagne the God. Thank you, Trevin. Wait, not yet. Wait, how much do you have? Okay, yeah, not yet.
A little bit.
All right, we're gonna save it for something good. I don't know what that good is yet, but we're gonna save that shot for something
I'm with
good.
you.
It's gonna come up.
I'm with you.
Within the next 10 minutes, I guarantee it. So keep listening out there. So I didn't realize until that interview at the Breakfast Club that Martin Lawrence was indeed an introvert. The character that you see, I don't know if y'all watch.
He's like outgoing
Martin,
in all the movies. Yeah,
the movies too, but even the show, that was a staple for me growing up. It was like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters, Martin. And Living Single were like my top ones that I always watched growing up.
Okay.
But like that is a character.
Yeah.
Like you watch it and you think that's Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
No, Martin Lawrence don't want to talk to people.
He's an introvert. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk to people. He doesn't want to be around, even in the interviews.
That's him playing an extrovert.
Exactly. And that, when I found that out, that took my heart.
But that just adds times 10 to his talent.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Because now here, as a content creator, I mean, we do the podcast, we do YouTube videos, I stream on Twitch, like shit like that. Like, if you're not in the mood, if you're feeling like, and I'm an extrovert, but sometimes I have introverted days or moments, you know, where I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be around people. It is so hard to convince yourself when you're in that mood to, I got to go make a YouTube video. We got the podcast scheduled tonight. Like, things like that. So, like, for him to be, like, a completely introvert, like, doing that character, like, that's huge. That's talent.
And that is actually the thing that got my heart with him. Like, I don't know if you guys actually know this, but I'm an introvert. Have I told you this?
Yeah.
You're kind of a extroverted introvert.
Yes, actually. It's the actual title. I don't know if you know this. This is an actual title. It's called outgoing introvert.
Okay.
So what an outgoing introvert is of course I'm a freaking introvert. Now it takes a minute for my friends to like. It takes coaxing from my friends. Or coaxing, I say coaxing from my friends to like go out and like party and stuff. But once I'm out, I really enjoy it. Like I'm having a great time. But at any given moment, my social meter goes down and I need to recharge. I'm ready. I'm like, okay, I'm over this now. But through no fault of anybody's. But it's just that. And then the fact that I am an actor and I have a podcast, or we have a podcast, you know what I mean? I have to be extrovert.
You have to.
So that got my heart with Martin Lawrence. Is like, I see myself in that. And just the characters that he plays, Shanae, Hustle Man, the player from the Himalayas, Y'all gotta watch this show. I actually have all the seasons on DVD. I need to bring
No shit, yo.
No, yeah.
Seriously.
I need to bring these to you, Dash. You would really appreciate it. And I know because you like Martin Lawrence, you would really appreciate it.
Yeah, I fucks with it.
But yeah, so that made me like really love Martin Lawrence. So going back to life, I'm always gonna bring it up when you leave him out. I'm always gonna bring him up.
Now that you did bring Martin Lawrence up, I did like this scene where they've been in jail for some decades now. Mm-hmm. And at this point, Martin Lawrence is he's over being in jail. Uh-huh. And he sees these two pies on the windowsill.
Oh, whites only pies.
Yeah, exactly. he has that flashback and he runs to the pie getting shot at.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Tell him about the gun line, boss.
Dude, that was so funny.
And then he burns his mouth eating the hot ass pie. Burns his mouth out.
Oh man.
I'm actually glad that you really enjoyed that.
That was hilarious.
And you said that you saw it when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, I did.
Brought back memories, huh? You didn't even realize that you saw it.
That I did, yeah. So it was cool seeing Eddie Murphy and how he brought back that memory of me being a kid, yeah.
And Martin Lawrence.
That's
good.
And Martin Lawrence.
I told you, I'm never going to let you live it down.
I think it's the same thing with Bad Boys, bro. Like, you get a lot of, like...
I think he gets brought up more.
I mean, because Will's, like, a legend, right, at this point. Absolutely. So, like, whenever you're talking Bad Boys, you're talking Will being legendary. But I think that at the same time, like we were saying earlier, like Martin needs to be more a part of that conversation.
Yeah.
You know, like you might say like, oh yeah, Will Smith was a shit in that movie, and then you might mention Martin Lawrence, but he needs to be like, you know what I mean?
On the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's bringing another aspect. There's always like a straight guy and...
Dude.
Yeah. And
my favorite scene in movie history is when the daughter brings her fucking boyfriend comes to the door and fucking and Will and Martin who are fucking cops like fucking
No, they're not fucking cops. They are cops.
But I mean like they're not the fucking. They're not what you think of their characters in the movie. Or not what you think of as like the stereotype, like black guys from the hood and all that, like felons and whatever. Like they're cops. They're straight up guys. And then this kid comes to the door, some fucking kid dating your daughter. You're like,
daughter to the prom.
Yeah, and they're just hood as a motherfucker for 5 minutes, and it's the funniest fucking thing. Watching them fuck with that kid.
It's hilarious. He was in the third one.
Yes.
He married the daughter. Yes. Yeah.
I was gonna go that way, but I'm glad you put it that way so I can fill in the blanks here. Trevin, I have to tell you this because you don't watch Breakfast Club.
Okay.
So
I'll watch it. I don't watch it like religiously, but I've seen it. I know it.
That scene was 100% improvised.
Oh wow.
No shit.
He did not get a chance to meet Martin Lawrence or Will Smith before that scene. The first time he met them, that's his genuine reaction. Like,
so he's like, "Oh shit!"
And they were told, like, well, not they were told, but Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, like, were discussing it before they did the scene. They were like, "Hey, just be a fucking asshole to him. Like, just don't give him anything. Just." And then, like, so, I lied about them not meeting him. So when they met him, they were just like fucking rude to him, right? They were just rude as hell to him. And then like during the scene, and then the director was just like, "All right, action!" And then they did that, and then that was his genuine reaction.
Damn. That's even funnier.
It's great.
It's great. Like I said, that's one of my favorite fucking scenes in movie history.
Better, right?
So like now I love it even more because
it makes
you told
it better. But I love that. 2 Chainz segue.
2 Chainz.
Told you guys that I was going back to 2 Chainz.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys see or hear the 2 Chainz versus Rick Ross versus battle?
No, I didn't.
I did not.
It was good. I forgot how many hits Rick Ross had. I really did.
Honestly, I hate to admit it, but yeah,
have a lot of hits.
Like a lot of hits.
Yes.
And one thing that they brought back diced pineapples with
Wale.
Wow. I was like, wait, I completely forgot about that whole song.
Yeah.
Diced pineapples?
Yeah.
Bruh. Everybody said that Rick Ross won.
Yeah.
Which I can see why, but I'm still a 2 Chainz fan. I was never a huge Rick Ross fan.
I think
so am I.
It was hard for
me. The only reason I like Rick Ross is because of Michael Jackson. You guys are welcome.
But I feel like I don't know. For me, it was hard to get into 2 Chainz at first because he was so outlandishly different.
Same.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
I know.
Yeah.
Pull up to the scene with my
but that was so much as like an intro for 2 Chainz.
He was no.
The outfit, the music video.
I guarantee
it was a lot.
The outfits that he wore in that music video now look like the outfits that like people like Migos wear and shit. Like it's popular now and it's normal.
Yes.
But like he changed it.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you I don't know where I was going with this. You said something. Oh, so when 2 Chainz became popular, or when you started hearing about 2 Chainz, what was his name?
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz?
I didn't know about
Hold
him
on.
when he was Titty
Me
Boy.
and
I
the
knew
guys
Titty
were
Boy.
talking about this at the party. I knew Titty Boy from 3-6 all day.
I knew Titty Boy.
People be sleeping
I remember
on
when he
3-6.
changed his name. I was like, somebody just told me it was 2 Chainz. I was like, who? Who was that?
Yeah.
And then I heard.
I didn't even know it was him changing his name.
Boy. I was like, oh, this Titty Boy.
From 3-6, yeah.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't remember they invented Sippin' Scissor, bro.
Bruh.
People be sleeping on
2
3-6
Chainz
Mafia.
has been. Oh, that's true.
Straight up. We were talking about people who were like,
Sipping on some
before
scissor.
they were really discovered.
Wait. He was with 3-6 Mafia? Is that what you were saying, 3-6?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking 3-3-4. Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Call me out if I'm
He
lying.
was down. Not down, but he was around for a long time. I don't even know. I'll let you Google search it. But yeah, it was a really good freaking battle.
Yeah.
So it was. I mean, song wise, it was boring because they weren't really up, or getting up and like performing at first. But when towards the middle, they started performing, and then they started having strippers come out to like, because they got a lot of strip club anthems.
Oh, that's true.
A lot of strip club anthems.
Especially 2 Chainz.
Both of them, to be completely honest. Don't stop, pop that, don't stop, pop that, pop that, pop that. That's Rick Ross.
Yeah,
You forgot.
I did.
Spin it, just want me to spin it.
Man, that song was popping back
Right.
in the day. Yeah.
I had to go and download that because I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Maybach
Maybach
music.
music.
Dude, one of my favorite songs from Rick Ross is Aston Martin music. Yeah.
Music.
Yo, Rick Ross.
That shit's like,
he's got a catalog.
like you said, I've never
does.
been a huge fan of Rick Ross, but like that song
You
is
can't
the
deny it.
vibe.
Yes, it's like me. Well, not now because back when Tom Brady was on the Patriots, I hated Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Hated him. Now that he's off, he's cool. I've always respected him, and like
funny.
Rick Ross, I've never liked him, but I've always he's the biggest boss thus far that you've seen thus far.
I think
According-
he emphasizes. Actually, he embodies the Miami vibe very well. I think that's what it
I'm
is.
glad you did this. Thank you. That brings up a segue.
What's the segue?
So you know that Rick Ross is from Miami.
Yeah.
2 Chainz is from the ATL.
The
ho.
A.
The subject came up. What was better, or which strip clubs are better, Miami or Atlanta strip clubs? Have you guys?
I can't speak on that.
Have you guys ever been to a strip club? Period.
No.
No.
Whoa, I'm the only one that's experienced. All right, so I've never been to an Atlanta strip club. I've been to a strip club in Georgia, and I've also been to a strip club in Miami.
Yeah.
Now, in Columbus, Georgia, is where I went to the strip club. It was one night when I was at drill because I was in the military. Reserves. We had to do drill once a month where we go to our unit, do our job, blah blah blah, for one weekend out of a month. And so I was at drill one weekend, which was in Auburn, which is pretty close to Columbus, Georgia. It's probably about an hour and a half away. So one night, one of my fellow soldiers, we call them battle buddies, finds out I've never been to a strip club. And I'm like, I would love to go to a strip club. And he was like, let's go. So we go to Columbus, Georgia. The most ratchet shit I've ever seen in my life. The most ratchet thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. It was like a hole in the wall. You know what a hole in the wall is? What is it?
Like a dive bar?
No. What is it, Dash?
It's kind of like a hole in the wall.
What do you mean?
It's just like a spot that's kind of a little bit ghetto, but
Okay. But
It's
why
like
do they
street.
call it a hole in the wall?
I don't know.
Do you know, Trevor?
What? Why do they call it? No.
Okay. hole in the wall is a place. It could be a club. It could be anything. It's just one way in, one way out.
Okay.
One entrance, one exit. It's
Okay.
the entrance is the exit. So hole in the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they call it. I just wanted to know if you guys knew that. But anyway, so it was a hole in the wall strip club where basically they had one, maybe two poles, but like a runway in the middle, and it was nothing but dudes just like crowded around. Man, this thing was so ratchet. Like it was no performance, nothing. They were just twerking. And I don't think I threw more than about 5 to 10 singles. It was my first strip club, but I've also been to strip clubs in Miami. All right. Now you're talking about lavish and luxury and performance.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that where the stripper ball is hosted?
Oh! Dash. Bro, man.
Oh, man.
It's
funny that you did that.
Just because I know, right? Clapping, that's all you hear and see. Just going. Okay, so we went to Miami for a spring break one time in college, right? Mm-hmm. We think we're the shit, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, we're young. We're 21, maybe 22, going to Miami. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was about a 10-hour drive, but it was close, almost. It's coming up. It's more than 10 minutes. We're going to take shots soon. But, so, like, the life, we're like, oh, I got to be my best, wear my best stuff. I spent $16 on I think, rum and coke in the club. Mm-hmm. Stupidest shit ever. All right? But anyway, so.
Yeah, what kind of beer you got on draft? What's cheap? What tastes like water?
$12 drafts.
Fuck that.
There's nothing, bro, ain't no cheap nothing.
Nothing.
It's Miami. You should go to Miami.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the cheap beer. Like, how you gonna pay fucking $16 for a rum and coke and then a cheap draft is $12? That don't make no fucking sense.
I don't know. I'm exaggerating. Okay. I don't know. It was like 2011, 2012 or something. But spring break, it was definitely not 2011 because that's the year I lost my virginity in Puerto Rico. So I know it wasn't that year.
Okay.
But either way, so we're getting ready to go to the strip club. We end up buying cigars. We want to go chill in a strip club. Throw some ones, have a couple cigars and some drinks and chill, you know? Mm-hmm. It's Miami lifestyle. That's what we think you do in Miami. That's what we're going to do in Miami. So you go in. This is the first strip club. I went to about 3 in Miami, okay? I told y'all how I feel about strip clubs. I be going in them hoes. All right. I don't go in the hoes.
No, we got you.
Okay, cool. So we go up in there. It's huge. I mean, the ceiling is at least, I was gonna say 100 feet high, but that is not true at all. It's high. Okay, just imagine.
Okay.
Tall ceilings. Poles from the ceiling to the ground.
Wow.
And you get women like performing. They're dancing. They're climbing the poles. They're
falling 30 feet, breaking their jaw.
Yes, almost breaking the jaw, but never breaking their jaw.
Yeah.
But I'm talking performance. Man, it's crazy. It's on a whole nother level. I've been to strip clubs other places too, but I think Miami was the most lavish. And it was more of an experience, if I do say so myself.
Have you been to the red light district?
I've never been to. I've been to a red light district. I've never been to the one in Amsterdam. Yeah,
I heard that one's popping.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, red light district exists in everywhere.
Speaking of strip clubs, though, this was also a segue. Did you guys know about Lou Williams? No.
No.
I didn't think so. He plays in the NBA. So he had a death in the family. You guys know about the bubble, right?
Yeah. You told us all about the bubble.
I did.
The other week.
Right. So he had to leave the bubble. He had a death in the family. He went to the funeral. After the funeral, he goes to Magic City. You know Magic City?
I thought they weren't letting families into the funerals.
You know what? I didn't think about
social distancing and all that.
That's a good point.
Hospitals, even if it's un-COVID related, like hospitals don't even allow visitors, and funerals are empty.
So
he is a celebrity. So
true. So he went to the funeral. After the funeral, he went to Magic City, which is the biggest strip club in Atlanta. They talk about it in a lot of rap songs, right?
Yeah.
But he goes for the wings, is what he says. Now, caveat here. He has said years before that his favorite restaurant is Magic City, right? The strip club. And there's a culture in the South. Strip clubs have good food. And if you're gonna be in a city like Atlanta, you're gonna have really good food. So I understand that.
I believe
and especially if he's gonna be quarantined in the bubble anyway for 2 weeks, why not fucking go?
I believe
my
it.
favorite restaurant, yo.
I believe it.
You know what
Especially
I
if you talk about wings. Here's the thing: he could set any other food, and I might have been like, but
they serve a lot.
When it comes to a man's wings, man,
wings.
and
Yes,
Dash
something.
knows
Man's
this.
wings.
Yep.
Dash knows this. I don't fuck around with just any hot wing.
Now, we have a special culture, the two of us. We share a special bond when it comes to
I know, right? This is the
wings.
That's not even a word.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! That's just god awful. There's a little bit left. I'm gonna save the rest of it. Cause
Yeah,
this shit
please
is
do,
like
'cause I'm not-
this shit is like legendary. This shit is like a staple of the studio.
Yeah.
And
If
the
you
compound,
guys
like-
wonder what we're talking about, look at the video on
Look
YouTube.
at a YouTube video. I'll show you right here. Here it is. This fucking blue bottle. I'll spin it around. There's no labels on it. There's no sticky residue left because there never was a label on it.
Ain't no labels.
So pretty much what we're saying is nothing can come in between a man and his wings.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's-
Basically.
At
I
least
wanted
that's
to
what
get
I'm
that
saying.
point. I wanted to get that point across.
That's true.
So I looped all this. I looped the money
Yep.
in 2 Chainz. I looped the strip clubs.
Loop the Netflix.
I looped the Atlanta and Miami.
Titty Boy and Martin
And
Lawrence.
the party.
Yep.
And Lebanon. Can you believe that?
Dope.
I don't know how I'm gonna loop this. Have you guys seen the Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B song WAP? AKA
No, but I
Here's
heard
Pussy.
I heard things about Kylie Jenner. And
Yeah,
so forth.
bruh. Kylie Jenner was looking scrumptious in
They're
that.
contending for the #1 spot right now.
Yo, Reg,
I know that.
we're on air right now.
I know, right? What'd you say?
I said I know they're contending for the #1 spot right now.
I'm gonna hate listening back to that. I'm like,
I
what?
was like, what are you doing?
Nah, she was looking good though.
Versus Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Trolls.
Yeah, so those 2 songs are contending for #1 right now.
Well, I mean, I see why. If
At
you,
the
have
time
you
of
guys seen
recording.
the videos for these?
I have not seen WAP.
Nah. Are they similar? I mean, we've seen Trolls already.
Yeah, look at WAP. You know what WAP stands for, right?
No.
Wet ass pussy.
Yes, look at that. Okay.
Now let me
Check
see your
that
wop, 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 wop.
No, yeah, that's why I say WAP, not WAP. Because WAP is a whole different thing.
I know. I was.
Kylie Jenner was
Relate,
looking like a
man.
whole snack and dessert in that bitch. Skip the meal. She was looking like a snack, yo.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Kylie Jenner's looking like a whole nother thing right now.
What? A whole nother thing? Is that what you
A whole snack and dessert. No, but when you said Kylie Jenner's looking like a whole, I was like,
think I was gonna stop? Whole? I'm just playing.
I thought you was going somewhere. I'm just gonna say that. That's all.
I gotta know after the podcast. I gotta know what you're talking about. Look at her.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, okay. Listen here, right? I hate the fake. Like plastic surgery, I am absolutely 100% against. Okay, I'm
Oh, no.
95% against it,
no.
right?
I
Don't
seen
go there,
this-
Reg.
And let me
Don't
go.
go there.
Honestly,
bitch.
dude, I seen this
I
side
have
by side
friends-
comparison.
I have friends who are surgically enhanced, and
Yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah.
I'm. That's why I
It
say
don't
95%.
bounce the same, huh?
It don't, and it don't feel the same. That's why I say 95% against it.
Unless it's done well.
Kylie
I
Jenner.
get notified from Complex. Fuck you.
Kylie Jenner. That's the best surgery I've seen. Because she's still moving in the right places, you know what I'm talking about? Bruh, like that is some that's the goal.
So
the
you're
golden
saying
standard.
My
So
biggest
you're saying
pet
If
peeve.
it's done well,
If it's-
you're down for it.
I mean, once, yeah, at least.
They're like, dude, my biggest pet peeve is attractive famous women who think they need to be more attractive and then they get like a fucking fucked up nose job.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, look at hold on.
What
happened
you
to
say about
what
the
you
side
was-
by side with Kylie?
Oh no. I seen a side by side of Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
What like a
Different,
fan
right?
took a picture of her in public and then the picture she posts with Instagram filters and all that shit. And let me tell you, there is a reason that South Park made jokes about her being a troll. That's all I'm going to say. Now, Don't look at me like that,
I'm not
man.
looking at you. I can't stop looking at Kylie.
Oh, she's up on my computer screen.
Ass woman, man.
She's a beautiful woman.
It's the angles, bro.
For sure.
These girls know
But
the angles.
the
That's
angles,
the
the
angle.
filters, the Photoshop, all of that. Yeah, and I'm not trying to take shots at Kim Kardashian. I'm just saying, like, there's levels to all that. You know what I'm saying?
There's levels to everything.
Like, when you're as big of a public personality as that, like, what people see you post online is not you.
Yeah, obviously.
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's it?
I know y'all staring at my computer screen. Let me get.
I have to
I was like,
literally
where you
look
going?
away when Kylie's on that bed.
Kylie's on that.
Right. So, did you guys hear about Trump banning TikTok?
Yeah.
Executive order?
So it was supposed to happen last weekend, right?
But
he
it
said
didn't.
Saturday. But he
I
also
think by the end of the month is going to be in effect.
no, because he told him that the only way to stop it is to sell it to America,
An
and
American
Microsoft
company.
bought it.
I'm proud of you.
They either
I'm proud
bought
of
it
you.
or they're about to.
They're in a deal because I was
Yeah.
I
They're
had
talking
that
about
written
it.
down.
Yeah.
Microsoft is in talks to buy with a deal to
Yeah,
buy
to
TikTok.
keep
But
it
do you know
online.
what also
Yeah,
happened
if it's an American
since then?
app, then Trump won't ban it.
Is
Yeah.
the Instagram Reels. Did you guys see that?
I saw that.
They're saying that is in.
Is the response to TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes. And Facebook also has a response to TikTok. I can't remember what it is, but
This is crazy. What's going
I mean,
on
here's
right
the
now.
thing. Why can't you just make short form video on Instagram or Facebook anyway? People, you can already post
Yeah.
video to Facebook and Instagram. It's just like with things like Vine and TikTok, it's like, oh, it's really short, so it's extra funny and whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, but you can post that shit on Facebook and Instagram already.
That's
like,
why Instagram is the one-stop shop now.
why don't you? Yeah, I'm trying to move all my shit over to Instagram, man.
I feels you, bros.
Like, seriously, especially like YouTubers are moving to Instagram because
heard about
YouTube
that.
is becoming a place where it's hard to get monetized.
Also, just to break real quick, Microsoft is definitely in talks to deal. I mean, dang it, it's definitely in talks for a deal to buy TikTok. So make sure if you can go buy some Microsoft stocks if you want to
Get
come
in
up a
on that
little bit.
action.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Go ahead.
also,
Sorry.
Bill Gates resigned from Microsoft.
Yeah, I know. He's going to focus on world domination.
Bill Gates is one of the most wholesome rich people there ever was.
I don't think he's wholesome.
Dude, you know that he doesn't like. Okay,
It's
now,
for show, bro. It's for show.
dude, he doesn't like the flashy stuff. He doesn't. You know, when we was in school, we used to like joke with each other about, oh yeah, Bill Gates probably like has special made toilet paper out of $100 bill rolls and all this shit. Like,
Did you find out that he does?
and he eats gold flakes and all this shit. Like he doesn't.
Now
he
that
lives.
I believe.
He lives a
The
fairly.
most expensive shit.
Right.
He lives a fairly normal life. Now, what the reason I say fairly is because when you're at that level, it's hard to live like we live,
No,
right?
yeah.
So
I wouldn't
No,
mind
no,
that.
Warren
You know what I'm
Buffett
saying?
actually
But,
lives
like-
in the same house he did before he got money.
Bill Gates puts most of his money to charity. He really does.
Half. About
Like,
half of his money.
And he doesn't blow money on dumb toys and like, of course, like he has the money to have fun and do stuff that most people can't. Of course, you're gonna enjoy that to some extent. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
But like, as far as like all these other like capitalist billionaire trillionaire like folks that are like, well, I already have $16 trillion. I'm already the richest man on the planet that's ever existed. But how do I make profit margins bigger this year? You know what I'm saying? He's not like that. He's like, okay, like let's put money into like fixing the world.
I think he's on some other shit, bro.
I mean,
Yes, yeah.
Like some behind the scenes, like
He's on a
maybe.
different level.
super villain shit. Is
Oh.
don't quote me, because if
I'm
next year
interested.
it comes
Why do you
out that
think
he's
he's a
involved in the
supervillain?
pedophile ring and all that, like
I mean,
I'm
not just
canceling
that.
Bill Gates.
Have you guys heard about the nanobots that he's talking about putting in people's bloodstream?
Well,
The
I mean,
vaccine?
I mean, he was talking about that too, but he's talking about like.
here's the
little
thing: is
nano
Bill Gates
robots.
doesn't understand how Facebook works. Yeah, he was a nerd in the '80s and he figured out like computers and shit, but those are like old computers. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates doesn't know how the fuck a smartphone works. Bill Gates is an old fucking man. And he,
I want to disagree.
I mean,
He knows
feel
how
free,
technology
but
works,
fuck,
bro.
dude. Like
he
he
owns
ain't-
Microsoft. You can't say he does not how a smartphone works.
That's why I say that.
Here's why I say he doesn't. Your point is exactly my point. He owns Microsoft. How fucking far did Windows phones go?
No, but
case in point,
he doesn't use
the argument's over.
They
No.
still have Windows phones. Though.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Nobody
doesn't mean
uses
he can't
Windows
use an
phone.
iPhone.
The Microsoft Store doesn't have fucking Twitter.
mean he
It
can't
doesn't have
use an iPhone.
YouTube. It doesn't have fucking nothing, bro.
You can find
The
it.
fucking
I don't know.
Microsoft Store doesn't have dicks.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, now that you tell me, thank you for letting me know. I might go to
I might
Microsoft.
go
No,
there
they
now.
don't have shit for real though. You already know. And yeah, maybe they still have fucking Windows Phone. But when's the last time you seen somebody with a Windows Phone? There you go. Case in point. Shut the fuck down. It's over.
Shut the fuck down. No, I real deal think that he's a low key supervillain.
I don't.
I'd be
agree
more
with that
worried
point.
about
I
Elon
agree
Musk,
that he's on
honestly.
a different level though.
No, Elon Musk is the. Okay, Tony Stark is the fictional
That's-
Elon Musk.
There you go.
All right.
Elon Musk is
So
the real life
Elon
Tony Stark.
has our best interest at heart.
Maybe.
Bill Gates is the unforeseen villain, bro.
Maybe. I mean, like I
Is
said,
it
don't
Jeff
quote me.
Bezos though, because
You
it
can-
seems
No,
like
Jeff Bezos is an anti-hero.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's not a villain.
He's his own
He's
thing.
just
He's just out for himself. Jeff Bezos is not a villain.
think about it.
But Jeff
Like,
Bezos and
people
Elon
compare
Musk
Jeff
have
Bezos
a
to
thing.
Elon Musk, but if
He can
Elon
move.
Musk wanted all the money that Jeff Bezos had, he'd have it because he's smart enough. Jeff Bezos is he's smart at making money, but he's not the technologically savvy. Like he's not the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like when I compare Elon Musk to the modern day Einstein, Jeff Bezos is nowhere fucking near that. He's just good at capitalism.
Yes. I want to go back on what you just said. Do you remember what you just said?
I said a lot of things.
You said because I said Jeff Bezos was an anti-hero, and you said him and who have a what now?
Beef. Him and Elon Musk.
Yeah, they have a beef.
Okay.
To Elon, it's not a
all-
beef.
All right. All heroes who have who have beefs with anti-heroes. I said that wrong. Anti-heroes always beef with heroes. Right?
That
Yeah.
sounds like a villain.
Always. No. Villains are just fucking villains, right? But anti-heroes are neither good nor bad. They're for themselves. You know what I mean? I'll work with you. If this
So
benefits
Deadpool?
me, I'll work with you. Deadpool is an anti-hero. Exactly. So him and Spider-Man were
He's
really
like a
good friends, but
superhero.
they were like, they clashed because they were hero and anti-hero.
Deadpool clashes with everybody because he's like he has the makings of a superhero, but he's like I'm not no Disney
Exactly.
fucking fuck like you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say X-rated shit in my movie.
And do what I want.
Yeah.
So that's an anti-hero. That's
He's like
Jeff
y'all don't
Bezos.
kill people. I ain't
Jeff
against
Bezos
killing
is
a
Deadpool.
terrorist.
Jeff Bezos is Deadpool.
That just makes
Elon
Jeff
Musk
Bezos
is-
way cooler than I want him to be.
Who's Elon Musk?
Elon Musk? If Jeff Bezos is Deadpool, then Elon Musk
Musk
is Captain
Iron Man.
America.
Nah.
No,
No,
Iron
that's
Man.
Iron
Too
Man.
much.
Iron Man.
You're right.
Which
My
he's
bad, I
already
even said
been
that.
compared to.
Elon Musk is Iron Man. Jeff Bezos is Deadpool. And Bill Gates is Magneto.
What?
Yes.
What?
Bill Gates and Magneto.
Nah.
Yes.
There I gotta be like.
I mean, that's a theory.
Right? Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
So the nanobots, he wants to control everybody, bro. He puts the nanobots in your bloodstream. Like they have like a little, what do you call it? Like a Wi-Fi. You know what I'm talking about?
They have a
Connection.
A connection.
Connection.
Yeah.
But he could pretty much make you do. It's almost like Neuralink, but on a different.
See, I was going
with
to bring
your
that up.
body.
I was going to say, I don't know if you know about Neuralink, but why aren't you worried about that?
Because I'm so stuck on my theory that I'm not wavering.
Okay.
And number
Fair
two,
enough.
I mean, number one times two. Neuralink can help people with like completely severed spines to like relearn how to walk and all types of stuff. I think that Elon Musk means for it. He means well with it. If it gets in the wrong hands, like say a Bill Gates maybe, who already is trying to do the nanobots in your bloodstream, if he gets his hands on this technology, right, for the Neuralink, if it falls into the wrong hands, they say that on all the superhero, like comic book shit. What could happen? You know what I mean? He's gonna control the world.
I mean, but
then we have Jeff Bezos, the anti-hero, who is only in it. He's gonna find a way to capitalize off of it.
yeah, he's in it for the capitalism.
Yes.
He's in it for the dollar.
So whoever's cause is gonna help him at the time, he's gonna go with. Whether it's Neuralink in medicine, he's gonna help fund that so he can get more money. Or if it's the nanobots making people submit themselves, this is obviously extreme.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just donate money to Bill Gates directly.
Okay.
He's gonna, you know what I mean?
I see you.
I get that.
That's the superhero. You got your superhero or hero. You got your villain. You got your anti-hero.
I think.
Do I make sense?
No,
You make sense.
you make
Awesome,
sense.
thank you.
I don't necessarily agree with you, but
Yeah,
That's
either.
cool. I just made all that up.
but I
all
see your
of it,
point
though.
of view on that.
I think billionaires are just on another level that we'll never understand.
Maybe.
Speak for your fucking self.
Maybe-
I'm gonna be a billionaire.
Hey, fuck it. Maybe all the billionaires
Right now,
are.
we're on the outside looking in, so we
You
can't
said
be
never.
like.
I don't-
But maybe all the billionaires. Maybe we don't realize how deep this whole fucking Pizzagate thing goes, right?
It's true. It's
Maybe
very true.
maybe everybody who's that rich is in on the fucking eating babies and shit.
And I don't think. Okay, so
That's crazy.
I
though.
don't think you're just into it right off the bat, right?
What?
No. Here's what Mel Gibson came out recently and said, right? Because when
Talk to
everybody
me.
thought he went crazy like 10 years ago or whatever,
to me.
he got expelled, like fucking communicated from the Hollywood community because he was saying crazy shit. He came out recently saying, like corroborating the stories of all the elite Hollywood pedophile ring, and child trafficking, and all
about
this
this,
stuff. And it's not just Hollywood, but it's the elites. So it's like the elites in the government. It's the elites in Hollywood. It's the elites in other countries. But it's this like lucrative thing that everybody wants in on. Like it's an open secret, and everybody wants to know somebody who will talk to them about it. But it's very like you gotta get your way in.
Yeah,
So no, I don't think every rich person's in on it. But what if every billionaire's in on it?
maybe, but I don't think every billionaire wants to be in on it.
I
or
hope
starts.
not. I hope
Here's the thing. I heard this too. Also, so I think maybe they tell you, all right. This is shouts out to Andrew Schultz because this is where this theory comes from, and it makes so much sense. Right?
okay.
So you get into the billionaires club. That's just what we're gonna call it,
Okay.
or whatever club it is. Right? You get into the club. You get invited. Hey, let's go to this island. I own a fucking island. We're gonna party all night. We're gonna, do billionaire shit.
And then
right?
yeah.
We're just gonna have fun and chill out. And I'm gonna bring the girls. Don't worry about women. Whatever. We're gonna have fun. You get to my island, right? You didn't know that I get you drunk, whatever, and I'm like, all right, let's bring in the girls, young girls, right? And they're young girls, right? And then what we do, we get you in some pictures while you're drunk with these young girls. So now
And you think
I hold
everything's
this over
hunky
you.
dory. You're
Yes.
in a like fucking
Yeah.
fucked up state of mind. You don't know what's going on.
But now I got these pictures and this evidence against you, right? I mean, and maybe this person partakes afterwards, or maybe they don't. But either
way,
I
you're
have
blackmail.
something over you.
Yeah.
I own you
Okay.
now.
Dang.
You know what I mean? I feel like, and that's a valid theory in my mind. You know what I mean? I don't think every billionaire is like that. I think they find you in compromising positions, like Bill
Gates,
Clinton.
Bill Burr,
Bill
Clinton.
Clinton, not Bill Burr. Bill Clinton. Who was that? Jeffrey Epstein had like a picture of him in his living room of Bill Clinton in a dress and like
Yeah.
cross-legged and everything. I think it's something like that that's going on. You know what I mean? I don't think it's just blatant.
No, I don't think it's blatant either. But I'm interested in that theory, whether it's yours or Andrew Schultz. I think it's an interesting theory, but my thing is like what Mel Gibson said is that it's very highly sought after, and here's why: it's not just raping children, it's not just child sex
Is it
trafficking.
the power?
No. It's the like taking babies who were born alive and then doing late term abortions, or what they call a late term abortion. And this is what now this is gonna get a
is
lot of people
crazy
fucking
already.
talking, but
This is pretty crazy.
like the real argument when it comes to abortion with the law is not is abortion good or bad, But that's what the media and the government had us fighting over, so we're not looking at the real issue. The real issue is what term is it ethical to abort a child?
I can absolutely
There
agree
are
with that.
places in the U.S. even where it is legal to abort a baby after it is born alive. And there is a doctor.
Still?
There's a doctor. I can't.
Wow.
Now, you're going to have to look this up. And Alex Jones talked about it on Joe Rogan's podcast. But they actually watched the clip of this doctor. And he might be even some kind of head of medicine or something. But he's talking about, he's really creepy. And he's got this like southern accent. Oh, well, we keep the babies alive. We keep them comfortable.
Had to be a southern accent.
And no, they really do. They
No, I
they have
absolutely
clinics
believe it.
where
That's why
they
I'm
will
upset about it.
they will have a child who's born healthy. They will abort it weeks after it's born. They will keep it alive. They keep it alive until the vans show up in the back of the clinic, and then they fucking make billions of dollars.
Wow.
Now, that's going to sound crazy to a lot of people, and that's fine. I'm okay with sounding crazy.
Sure.
I'm definitely okay with sounding crazy.
Wow.
But at least look into it. If you're going to think, wow, this dude's saying some crazy shit, then go and figure it out for yourself. Do the research. You know what I'm saying?
Light to end on.
Because
Gotta find out.
crazy.
this is what it's really about. Like, and Alex Jones, and now that could get us fucking demonetized right off the bat, but Alex Jones, you know, there's a problem with Alex Jones, and that's that he says a lot of crazy shit, right? Everybody's with me on that. Alex Jones says crazy shit. But Alex Jones also uncovered that the Bohemian Grove was a real fucking thing. He snuck in there and caught fucking Republicans and Democrats alike partying in the woods, naked, fucking
That's it.
worshiping owl statues, doing weird fucking effigy fucking
All right.
things. Like, it's weird. It's crazy. You should really watch that documentary, by the way. So, like, now, here's my problem with Alex Jones. A lot of people have a lot of problems with Alex Jones. My problem is that he says crazy shit that takes away from the real conspiracies that he's uncovered. So when you hear him saying crazy shit that's getting him banned from the internet, that's taking away from what he's actually fucking, like, he's actually proven a lot of crazy shit that goes on in our government. So, you know, and this is just one thing I'm going to say, like, people like Alex Jones have been saying for a long time that, and then I'm not just talking about, like, child sex trafficking, but I'm talking about, like, human trafficking for different reasons. These elites supposedly suck the adrenal glands of aborted babies who are still alive. And they think that it gives them power, it gives them some kind of life force energy,
Illuminati.
right? And that's what we're up against.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying. And thank you for joining me on our tinfoil hat segment.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
With Trevin.
Adrenal glands from babies. Well, that was just a lot.
I'm sorry if that's a lot to digest in an hour and 20 minutes, but
Well, you know, I was trying to find something that was a little lighthearted to end
like
on.
I said, I like to get the people thinking, man. You know, the people are gonna leave here today after listening to the show
Leave where?
thinking. They're gonna walk away from listening to this show today
About
with
adrenal
a
glands.
thought in their head. That's
And we put it there.
yeah.
It's out there.
Namely, Trevin.
They're gonna try and get off the hook.
Who's
all this guy?
That's all Trevin.
But seriously, though, guys, as you're listening, we appreciate you always. As always, we thank you for listening. And if
Yes.
you're watching this on YouTube, we really, really appreciate it. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. That way, when we drop videos, we're thinking about doing other stuff now. When we drop videos, you get that notification, and then you go like, share, subscribe to that video. Until then, we appreciate you. I have been RJ.
I am Dash.
And I'm Trevin. And yo, also catch us on like every other streaming audio platform. If you're not watching us on YouTube, I know Reg doesn't always mention that, but you can find us on like anything, yo.
True that.
So if you're just listening and you don't have time to watch the video, you know, catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you find your podcasts.
Right, and if I'm the one that just enters you, follow me at Reg Travels on Instagram.
Follow me at Dash McCorder on all platforms.
And if you find the crazy shit I have to say interesting, you can always catch me live streaming at twitch.tv/thechosen1410 and follow me on Instagram at thechosen1.
I'm going to be on your live stream, bro. All right, thank you guys for listening, and as always, peace.
And if you could just look into this pen right here.
Bitches.